road so that the people or vehicles can cross from one side to the other. Here, the bridge is created by our children, and even people can cross from one side to the other side. This is not enough, children. Come on, give them a good round of applause, everybody, as an encouragement. All the parents, please put your hands together. Very good.
Good morning to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to deliver a few words about the Independence Day of independent India. India became free and came out of the clutches of British on 15th August 1947. We Indians were under the British monarchy for more than 200 years. The British who entered into land for business found our weakness and took advantage and exploited beneficially to rule the country with divide and rule policy. They lured our princes and petty rulers by their mighty and style dumped the people into poverty and misery. They made India as their marketplace to sell their finished goods with the raw material taken from all land. This is the prime reason for India to remain economically weaker with poverty and misery. We were slaves under the British without any right to speak or act. It's the education that the British government offered to Indians with the selfish intention of running the government with the intellectual India. And they never expected that the intellectual Indians will drive them away from India. India produced eminent leaders like Mr. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was a preeminent leader of the Indian independence movement in British-ruled India. Gandhi led India to independence and inspired movements for civil rights and freedom across the world. Also, Mr. Balagangata Tilak was a journalist, teacher, social reformer, lawyer, and an independent activist who was the first leader of the independence movement. Also, Mr. Bhagat Singh was an Indian socialist considered to be one of the most influential revolutionists of the Indian independence movement. He is often referred as Shahid Bhagat Singh. Also, Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India and a central figure in Indian politics. For the much of 20th century, he emerged as a paramount leader of the Indian independence. Also, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, popularly known as Baba Sahib, he was an Indian jurist, economist, politician, and social reformer who campaigned against social discriminations against untouchables, women and labor. He was independent India's first law minister and the principal architect of Constitution of India. I would extend some of the leaders who fought for our independence is Mr. Subhash Chandra Bose, Mr. Maulana Azad, Lal Rajpat Rai, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Vallabhbhai Patel, Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Zakir Hussain, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, C. Rajagopal Achari, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad, V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, and many other great leaders who strived and dedicated their lives to get freedom to India. In the struggle, they have seen jails many times and were beaten up physically and troubled. Yet, all fought with the principles of Satyagraha led by our father of Indian nation, Mr. Mahatma Gandhi. Needless to say, the greatness of our nation, India ranks third among the investment destinations for science and technology. India is among the topmost countries in the world in the field of scientific research. Considerable investment and development has incurred in different sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, space research, and nuclear power through scientific research. Several million of doctors and scientists and Microsoft's employees are employed abroad. World today is looking at this great Indian nation. Over the last 7 decades, India has emerged towards becoming a global power to fulfill it. Let us take a pledge to do that and take this country to the premier seat of Committee of Nations. After having seen Indian independence for 72 years and lived its life, the question remains, are we really enjoying the freedom of independence? The identity of being an independent country where sovereign power of deciding our destiny rests with us brings about a huge responsibility in our shoulders. So I would like to encourage finally my beloved and my friends and my school children, never expect things to happen, but to struggle to happen. If a drop of water falls in lake, there is no identity. May not. But if it falls on the leaf of lotus, it shines like a pearl. So choose the best place where you would shine. Falling down is not a defeat. Defeat is when you are refused to get up. Also, I would like to tell you, effort is important, but knowing where to make an effort is in your life makes all the difference. So, God bless you all. With these few words, let me end my speech. Good day, goodbye, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Pastor, for your inspiring speech. The next event